Hello everyone, welcome to New Wave Coaching Classes for Mathematics. This is your host Jatin. Today we are going to discuss about t-ratios for the complementary angles. But before we start this topic, let's understand what are complementary angles. Complementary angles, if the sum of two angles is 90 degree, they are called as complementary angles. So we can have a pair, we can have 30 and 60, we can have 40 and 50, we can have 20 and 70, 25 and 65. So it means if one of the angle, suppose suppose this angle is 30 degree, so this angle can also be written as 90 minus 30. This is 40, this can be written as 90 minus 40. This is 20, this can be written as 90 minus 20. And similarly, this can be written as 90 minus 25. So suppose if at one angle is x, the other would be 90 minus x, right? Now we'll derive some relations here for the complementary angles. But before that, let's go back what we discussed in the first lecture of trigonometry. We learned about, if suppose I take sine of angle A, that is opposite upon hypotenuse, so we write it as BC upon AC. If I talk about cos of angle A, I say it is adjacent upon hypotenuse, so I write AB upon AC. If I talk about tan of angle A, but it would be opposite upon adjacent, so that is BC upon AB. Similarly, the reciprocal of sine A is cosecant A, so cosecant A is basically AC by BC. Similarly, sec A is AC upon AB. Hence, finally, cot A is equal to AB upon BC, according to the relations which we have discussed in the first lecture. Now, we also know one thing more, that in a right angle triangle, the sum of the acute angle is 90 degree. That is, angle A plus angle C is 90 degree. So we can say that A and C are complementary angles for each other. They are complement of each other, right? Now, from here, I write angle C equals to 90 minus angle A, right? To make it understand more clearly, I just write, and I am not writing the symbol, I write C is equal to 90 minus A. Right? Now, if I have to find the values for the t ratios with respect to angle C, I will be writing sine of C. Right? Or I can also write this as sine of 90 minus A. Now, sine C, now we know sine A is opposite upon hypotenuse, so I write sine C or sine 90 minus A equals to AB by AC. Similarly, cos C will be equal to cos of 90 minus A, that will be equal to, now cos A is this, that is BC by AC. Now, I am not writing the other ratios, those can be written also. Now, if I compare these two ratios with these two ratios only, so you can see here sine A is BC by AC, here cos 90 minus A is BC by AC. So from here we get the first relation, that sine of angle A is equal to cos of 90 minus A. This is the first relation, right? Similarly, if we see the other one, I have cos A here equal to AB by AC, and here sin C, that is sin 90 minus A is AB by AC. So from here we get the second relation, that cos A is equal to sine of 90 minus A. Similarly, we can write the relations for the other t ratios also. We can write here tan A will be equal to cot of 90 minus A. Then cot A will be equal to tan of 90 minus A. Then secant A will be equal to cosec 90 minus A. And finally the last one I have cosecant A is equal to secant 90 minus A. Right? So these are the 6 relations or the T ratios of complementary angles. Right? Now we discuss some of the questions in the exercise. Right? And how we can use these relations for the different questions. Now we talk about exercise 8.3. First question, first part. That is written, evaluate sine 18 degree upon cos 72 degree. Now there are two ways to simplify this question, right? One way is the first step can be you change the ratio and then you change the angle, or the first step can be you change the angle and then you change the ratio. How you can do it? Let me tell you. See, this is sine 18 by cos 72. We have not learned the value of these T ratios for 18 degree and 72 degree, what their values can be. We have learned for 0 degree, 30, 45, 60 and 90 degree, right? So, how to simplify this using these relations? Now, you can see clearly 72 plus 18 is 90. It means these two angles are complementary of each other. So, I can change any of these two. Since this is sine and cos and we know there is a relation between sine and cos. So, you have to change only one angle, not the both. Right? So, what I do, I write the denominator 1. This 72 can be written as cos of 90 minus 18. Right? This 72 can be written as cos of 90 minus 18. It means if I use the relation cos 90 minus A, this is cos 90 minus A and that is equal to sine A. So I get the answer as 1. Let's take one more part. The second part. This is given as tan 26 upon cot 64. Now, again, there is a relation between tan and cot, so I have to change only one. Before I change, I have to check if the two angles which are given, are they complementary or not? Yes, they are complementary. So what I do, I change one of them. I write the denominator 1 as cot of 90 minus 26. Now I know that cot 90 minus A is tan A, so that is tan of 26 and I get the value as 1. Right? Let's take one more part. Now in the third part is given cos 48 minus sine 42 degree. See, it's again your choice which angle you want to change, but before you change, just check if the two angles are complementary or not. So we see here 48 and 42 are complementary of each other, so we change only one of the angle. So this is cos of 48 minus, I change this, I write this as sine of 90 minus 48. 90 minus 48 is 42 degree. So this is cos 48 and I know sine 90 minus A is cos A. So that is minus cos 48 and I get the value as 0. Then the last part of this question. This is given as cosec 31 minus sec 59. Cosec 31 minus sec 59. Right? And put the degrees. Now again I change one of the angle, not the both, but before I change, let me check. 59 plus 31. If we add these two, you get 90. Right? So I can write it as cosec 31 minus this secant of 90 minus 31. Now, I know sec 90 minus a is cosec a, so I write it as cosec 31 minus again here cosec 31 and I get the value as 0. Quite simple questions. Let's go to the next question. Second question, first part. That is tan 48 degree, tan 23 degree, then we have tan 42, and then we have tan of 67 degree. This I have to prove as 1. So how we can do this? So we start with the LHS of this solution. I write LHS is equal to tan 48, tan 23, tan 42, tan 67. See, I want the answer is 1. It means somewhere these should cancel out with each other, and what will be left, since they are only in multiplication, so the answer should be 1. So what I do, I make the pairs of the complementary angles. Now this 48 and 42 are complementary and 23 and 67 are complementary. So I just write this way, tan 48, tan 42, and in the other side, on the other side I write tan 23 in the other bracket and tan 67. Now from these pair, one of this pair I can change one of the angle. I suppose change the first one, I write it as tan 48 into tan of 90 minus 48. Put the big brackets. Similarly, this side also I change, this is tan 23 into tan of 90 minus 23. Now, I know tan of 90 minus theta, this is tan 90 minus a, that is equal to cot a. So, this is tan 48 into cot 48, and this side I have tan 23 into cot 23. Now in the beginning of we learned that cot is reciprocal of tan. So instead of this I can write it as tan 48 multiplied by 1 upon tan 48. This is one bracket. And then in the other bracket, this is tan 23 into 1 upon tan 23. Now this cancels, and I get the answer as 1, which was required on the right hand side of this question. Right? Let's go to the next question now. Alright, the second part of this question is given as cos 38 into cos 52 minus sin 38 into sin 52 equals to 0. Now, we have to prove that the solution's answer is 0. The LHS should be 0. It means they should cancel out each other completely. It means these two things should become equal. Then only the answer will be 0. Right? So, what we have to do, we have to make both the things equal. Now, if there can be confusion, what step you should take, which things you should change. So, I think to avoid the confusion, what we can do, we can change these two, either these two or these two in the other ratios, right? So let's try for this only. So this is cos 38, cos 52 minus this sin 38 can be written as sin of 90 minus 52, and this sin 52 can be written as sin of 90 minus 30. Right? Now, we know that sin of 90 minus a or theta is cos theta, and this here similarly becomes cos of 38. And now since both are equal, so the answer becomes 0, that is the RHS. Right? Now in the third question it is given that tan of 2a is equal to cot of a minus 18. Now it's given that A is an acute angle and I have to find the value of angle A, and how we can do it. Let's see. See, the angles of both the sides are equal when the ratios are equal. So I will have to change one of the ratios, right? Changing the ratio this side is more easier because there is a monomial term here and this is a binomial term. So changing a binomial term becomes a little bit difficult. Now I know I have the relation that tan A is equal to cot of 90 minus A. So, or tan theta is equal to cot 90 minus theta. So I can write this thing as cot of 90 minus 2A equals to cot of A minus 18. I can write the reason because tan theta is equal to cot of 90 minus theta. So this is the reason, right? Now what? Since the ratios are equal, so the angles will be equal. So this means 90 minus 2A is equal to A minus 18, or we can say that minus 2A minus A is equal to minus 18 minus 90. So this side I have minus 3A and the right hand side I have minus 108A, minus minus cancels. So the value of A comes out to be 108 by 3, that is 36 degree. Right? Then we have the next question. It is given that what is given to us, quite simple. It is given tan A is equal to cot of B. This is given to us and we have to prove something. Now we have to prove here that A plus B is equal to 90. Quite simple. This can be done very easily. Now how we can do the proof? Quite simple. It is given that tan A is equal to cot B. Obviously I told you as in the previous question, the angles on both sides are equal if the ratios are equal. So we change one of the ratio. This is tan A equals to cot B. So this cot can be written as tan of 90 minus B. Again, since the ratios are same, angles will be same, I get A is equal to 90 minus B. This means A plus B is equal to 90. Now the question number 5 is same as the question number 3. That can be done if you try it yourself. Let's go to the next question. That is question number 6 now. And question number 6, it is given that A, B and C are interior angles of a triangle and we have to prove that sine of B plus C upon 2 is equal to cos of A by 2. So we can start this question by writing that sum of interior angles of a triangle is 180 degree. So this means A plus B plus C is equal to 180 degree. Now if you see the question, what is there? There is B plus C on one side and A on the other side. So what we can do? I can write this as B plus C on one side and 180 minus A upon the other side. Now what else you see? Both are divided by 2. So what we can do? Divide both the sides by 2. I can write this as B plus C upon 2 equals to 180 minus A upon 2. Now, if you see on the right side, this is only A by 2. There is no 180. So, what I can do on this side, I can write this as 180 upon 2 minus A by 2. Right? On the right side, on the left side, it is already B plus C by 2. Now, this 180 upon 2 is 90. So, this is B plus C upon 2 equals to 90 minus A by 2. Now, what next? If you see on the left side, I want sine. So, what I take sine of both sides. So, I write taking sine of both sides. Taking sine of both sides. So when I take the sine of both sides, what I have, this is sine of B plus C upon 2 on my left side and on the right side I have sine of 90 minus a by 2. Now, sine 90 minus theta is basically cos theta, so I get it as cos of a by 2, which is my required solution. Now let's see the last question, quite simple, that is also. Now in the last question, what we given is given that express sine 67 plus cos 75 in terms of angle which are less than, or you can say which are between 0 and 45 degree, right? So what we can do is quite simple. I change this angle into its complementary, that is 90 minus 23 plus cos of 90 minus 15. Now I know sine 90 minus theta is cos theta and cos 90 minus theta is sine theta. So I get this solution. Right, dear friends, so this was all about the T ratios for the complementary angles. I hope you have enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, right? So this is from my side. Goodbye and take care.